You think I'm afraid? I've faced things you can't imagine. I've seen friends fall, and still I'm standing.
This entire sequence was created by a computer from just a simple set of instructions. In this ultimate beginner's guide, I'm going to show you exactly how to get professional-looking results from Google's VO AI model. We'll cover a powerful technique called JSON prompting, and I'll show you a side-by-side comparison of why it blows regular text prompts out of the water. I'll show you how to use a custom GPT to write these prompts for you, and even how to build your own from scratch inside ChatGPT. Then, I'll walk you through generating videos with VO3 using Google's Flow interface, and compare the fast and quality modes so you can get the exact shot you want without wasting credits. To make sure you can follow along, all the prompts and guides we use today are available for free inside our Skool community. The link is right in the description. I recommend grabbing them now before we start. Now, if your current AI video results look more like this, then you know the frustration of burning through time and expensive credits playing the AI lottery. You have this incredible cinematic vision in your head, but the AI gives you a flat, uninspired, and frankly weird-looking clip. So you try again, tweaking a word here and a phrase there, hoping this time it'll finally get it right. That frustration ends today. By the end of this guide, you'll have a complete workflow that takes you from a simple idea to a stunning cinematic video, even if you're a complete beginner. All right, let's start with the big question. What exactly is JSON prompting? It sounds technical, but the concept is incredibly simple. To show you the difference, let's look at a real-world test inspired by a cinematic wizarding world. First, we gave VO a standard text prompt, the kind most people write. It said, "A young wizard in a misty graveyard like in Harry Potter gives a defiant speech." The result was a gamble.
You think I'm afraid? I've faced things you can't imagine. I've seen friends fall, and still I'm standing.
We got a generic-looking character, the lighting was flat, the camera was static, and it completely missed the tense, moody, and cinematic feel of the films. It was a wasted generation. Now let's see what happens when we use a structured prompt for the exact same idea. It looked something like this.
You think I'm afraid? I've faced things you can't imagine. I've seen friends fall, and still I'm standing.
First, the scene. We open in a misty, moonlit, ancient wizard graveyard. It's midnight, the air is cold, the mood tense and magical, and far in the distance, a faint green glow pulses like a warning. Now, the subject. A young male wizard, dressed in dark Hogwarts-style robes, stands alone. In his hands, he holds a carved wand engraved with ancient runes. His expression shifts from fear at first to determination. The action. He grips the wand tightly, hands trembling, steadies his stance, and delivers a defiant challenge to an unseen dark presence. Camera work. We start with a slow push-in from a medium shot, moving to an intense close-up. The lens is an 85mm for shallow depth, angled slightly low for a heroic yet tense feel. The focus shifts from his wand to his eyes. Lighting. Pale moonlight falls from above, the mist glows with a soft blue fill, and a subtle rim of green light outlines him, all graded in cool tones with a cinematic texture. And finally, the sound.
You think I'm afraid? I've faced things you can't imagine. I've seen friends fall, and still I'm standing.
The air carries soft wind and distant thunder. Faint magical whispers surround him. His voice starts shaky but grows firm, echoing through the graveyard as a low orchestral score swells beneath an ominous magical hum. The output was night and day. We got a cinematic low-angle shot that pushed in slowly, creating tension and highlighting the character's emotion. The moonlight, the mist, and the green magical glow were all there, perfectly matching the tone we wanted. We got the exact shot we envisioned on the first try. That is what structured JSON-style prompting does for an AI like Veo. JSON, which stands for JavaScript Object Notation, is just a clean format for organizing information using keys and values. The key is the category, like camera or lighting. The value is your specific instruction, like slow push-in or cool moonlight. By structuring your prompt this way, you're not just throwing a bunch of keywords at the AI. You are guiding its digital brain, telling it precisely how to build the scene, frame the subject, and light the shot. This dramatically improves the model's ability to follow your vision, giving you more consistent and repeatable results. It's the difference between being a passenger and being the director. And the best part? It means fewer failed attempts, which saves you time and, more importantly, those precious generation credits. So, how do you create one of these structured prompts without being a coder? Simple. We use a tool you're probably already familiar with, ChatGPT. This workflow is the core of the entire process. It's simple, repeatable, and incredibly powerful. To make this even easier, you have two options. You can use our pre-built custom GPT, which you can access directly from the link in our Skool community. Or if you want to build it yourself, you can create a new custom project inside ChatGPT, then just copy and paste the instructions from our Skool page into your new GPT's instructions section. Either way, you'll have a powerful tool ready to create these JSON prompts. Let's put it to work. We'll use that same emotional scene from the wizarding world. Instead of fumbling around in Veo's interface, you just talk to your custom ChatGPT. You'd type in a simple brief like this: a dark, mist-covered graveyard styled after the cinematic world of Harry Potter. Moonlight cuts through the clouds. A young wizard clutches his wand, his breath visible in the cold air. His voice trembles, then grows stronger. You think I'm afraid? I face things you can't imagine. I've seen friends fall, and still I'm standing. So go ahead, show yourself. ChatGPT will then act as your creative director and generate a perfectly structured prompt. It might look something like this. Look at that. It's a complete cinematic blueprint. We have our scene, camera moves, lighting, and even time changes in the character's expression and dialogue. This is the magic prompt we'll take directly to Veo. Now that we have both a simple text prompt and our new structured JSON prompt, it's time to bring them to life. To do this, you'll use Google's AI filmmaking interface called Flow. Flow is where you access the Veo model, and it's available to subscribers of plans like Google AI Pro and Google AI Ultra. The good news is that you can often start with a free trial of the Google AI Pro plan to test things out. The Pro plan is more affordable and gives you a monthly budget of credits, perfect for experimenting. The Ultra plan costs more, but gives you significantly more credits and access to Veo's best features, including the highest quality version of Veo 3. With the Pro plan free trial, you get 1,000 credits for the month. Using this, you can generate about 50 videos using Veo 3 Fast, which costs 20 credits per video. And frankly, Veo 3 Fast is good enough for most social media content, and we will compare the quality of the two shortly. First, let's copy and paste our original, simple text prompt into Flow. While it's descriptive, we're leaving a lot up to the AI's interpretation.
I've faced things you can't imagine. I've seen friends fall, and still I'm standing.
The result is okay, but it completely misses the specific camera work and the shift in emotion we want. Now, let's copy and paste our detailed JSON prompt from ChatGPT.
You think I'm afraid? I've faced things you can't imagine. I've seen friends fall.
Because we gave the AI such a clear blueprint, the output is night and day. It's no longer a random shot, it's a directed scene. However, there is a problem. The video doesn't capture the full dialogue we needed to include. We selected a fairly long piece of dialogue to see how VO3 handles this. If we try to regenerate this, we might get the full dialogue, but there's a better approach, using a JSON with timestamps. Let's try this new JSON prompt and see the output.
You think I'm afraid? I've faced things you can't imagine. I've seen friends fall, and still I'm standing.
We see the slow push-in begin at the start of the clip. Just as the dialogue kicks in, you can see the fear on the wizard's face. Then, as his voice turns defiant, his expression hardens and his stance becomes firm. The camera continues its push until it lands on a powerful close-up of his eyes, perfectly timed with the end of his speech. The ominous hum of dark magic even swells around the exact moment we specified. Because of our detailed prompt, we got the exact shot we directed on the very first try, with no revisions needed. Even with timestamps, keep in mind that highly complex prompts might not always land perfectly. We used a long, complex prompt to test VO3's limits, but for everyday use cases, we can use much shorter JSON prompts. So, as promised, to compare the quality, let's now create the same prompt using VO3 quality mode, which is a feature of the Ultra plan. Here's a side-by-side comparison with the fast version.
You think I'm afraid? I've faced things you can't imagine. I've seen friends fall, and still I'm standing.
You think I'm afraid? I've faced things you can't imagine. I've seen friends fall, and still I'm standing.
To be honest, for this example, the difference isn't dramatic. In our experience, we can get great videos for our requirements with reliable sound design using VO3 Fast. If you need that additional quality and improved audio, then VO3 quality is absolutely the way to go. To explore more, join our free Skool community, Your Eye Adventure if you haven't joined already, and grab the complete guide with everything you saw in this video. If you have any questions, ask them in the community or in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and help out. I hope to see you in the next video.